The following audio production is in part brought to you by The Jeff and Alan Show on the Junior Factor Nation Radio Network. Get more information at juniorfactornation.com or Spreaker.com/The Junior Factor.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to The Jeff and Alan Show, broadcasting on the Junior Factor Nation Radio Network. And we have a special interview today, and I hope I don't mess up her name. It is Megan Stoner. She's on the phone with us. How are you doing today?
I am fine. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Now, I know that this is going to be played for a little while, but tomorrow is your 16th birthday, so happy birthday from myself and Alan.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Can you please explain to us why or how you grew up to be a conservative? Because if people are listening that don't know, Megan is a part of Turning Point USA at turningpointusa.net. And it's a group of conservatives, young conservatives, kind of like the Junior Factor Nation, who they go out and they speak and they write columns. I mean, their columns are on point. I love going to their website, and it's just like, hey, they wrote 4 new columns today, and it is great. So, why did you want to become a conservative? What was your upbringing, your background to, hey, I could be a Democrat, I could be a liberal, I could be a conservative? What made you choose conservatism?
I was not brought up by political parents at all. They never voted, so I got involved. I got involved in 2011. We knew a guy that was running for a race here in my town, and we got involved, and we were helping him. And the following year was a major election year, 2012, and I got to help in a U.S. Senate race here in Indiana, which is awesome. I helped with the Richard Murdoch campaign a lot, and since then I've gotten more involved with Turning Point, and I spoke at my state house now. I've done a lot of amazing things, and I've got to help educate people my age about what's going on.
Now, I love what you said. Your parents aren't political, and the number one thing I hear at my high school when I went to high school was, oh, you're just a conservative because your parents are. And I'll be honest, my parents were too, but you are a shining proof that your parents don't have to be conservative. Your parents don't have to teach you everything. They can push you in a way, but you're like, hey, mom and dad, we're getting involved in politics, if you like it or not. And I'm assuming they're politically driven now?
Yeah, they actually vote every election. And they support me, which is amazing. Their support is like nothing else. They help drive me places. They're behind me 100%. If I didn't have their support, I probably would not be as involved as I am today.
Wow, that is impressive. Trying to get your parents to vote, man. Are there any programs in your high school that would help young conservatives learn things, learn what we stand for, etc., like a political club? Are there anything that you could get involved in your high school?
We finally have one, and we did not have anything conservative. We had a Young Democrat. We had nothing conservative up till this year. I started in November a Turning Point chapter, a Turning Point USA chapter at my high school. And it's probably the most amazing thing that probably happened at my high school, because there were a lot of young conservatives, and I don't think they felt comfortable like saying it, because we're often made fun of because of what we believe. So it opened like a brand new opportunities for kids my age, and it made a safe place for them to talk about what they believe.
Is Indiana a Democratic or a more Republican state?
We're a more Republican state. However, the county I live in is known as Democrat County. It's 3-1 Democrat here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's amazing how my Turning Point chapter is growing over the last couple months.
I am very new to Turning Point. So what is a chapter?
A chapter basically just is how many kids you can get together. It doesn't matter if it's 5 or it doesn't matter if it's 100. My chapter is one of the largest I think we have. Mine's about 22. I'm the only high school chapter server in Indiana. We have over 100 chapters all over the nation, high school and colleges. And there's just a lot of opportunities. We do a lot of educating and a lot of activism.
So if someone would want to get started and become part of a chapter, they just go to turningpointusa.net and...
Yes, and they would just click on the chapters tab, And if there's not one near you, then start one. If I can do it, I'm telling you, anyone can do it. Because I did not think I was the person to start a chapter. But mine has grown and grown, and we've done some amazing things, and I'm excited for what is about to come too.
What exactly are you wanting to accomplish through Turning Point?
I just want to get more people involved. I think more young people my age and on up till 18 or so, 22, need to know what's going on. They need to realize the debt we're in as a nation. They need to realize what fiscal responsibility is as well. And I just want to see more eyes open because I know what that felt like for me. And I feel like more people just need to know.
So one of the things that Turning Point likes to do is educate us young people about different topics with fiscal responsibility and everything. Could you just tell us what is the biggest point that you're trying to get to people in your high school and through Turning Point? What's the biggest issue of today that you're trying to be like, this is so important, why aren't you paying attention to this?
I think the biggest one is that debt cannot be a habit. You cannot constantly be in high debt. High debt ruins economic potential, private investment, and it jeopardizes the future generations. So I think the biggest issue would be don't go in debt, whether you're running the nation or you're just a business. You can apply it any way you want. Just don't go in debt. I think that's the biggest one.
Do you have any more topics you want to talk about?
Well, one other thing I want to say is that there are so many opportunities within Turning Point. We also offer scholarships to YAF conferences or YAL conferences, and especially CPAC.
Oh, wow. You did CPAC, wow.
Yeah, we just, this is our first year, and we had over 80 applicants. So
Wow.
it was competitive, but I would encourage, and you just have to be involved within Turning Point. You just have to be like, anybody in my chapter could even apply. If they're not a columnist, or if they're not, they also have a great speakers program to get you involved with public speaking. That's what I'm on. That's a great way to get involved. They also have the columnist program. You can write for them. Another great way to get involved.
If you want more information, go to turningpointusa.net, and you can look at ambassadors. It's on the main page, ambassadors, and you can even look at C-SPAN 2014, and you can meet all of the ambassador team. And there are people from Texas, Virginia, North Carolina, New Hampshire, from all over this great nation. So I want to say there's someone from Toronto going.
Wow.
If you're at your high school right now and you're like, all these liberals are talking to me and they don't make any sense, I want a conservative, go to turningpointusa.net.
Or your random community college with their English professor that yells at you.
No, go to turningpointusa.net. It is like, number one, I love the website. Number two, I love what they stand for. And you just have to go to the join, get involved, look at their information, start a chapter if you want. It's like,
Do they have a Twitter?
They do. Yeah, if you go under social media, find them on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of it. Do you have any last thoughts any last things you'd like to say to our audience?
No, thank you for having me, though.
They have a Reddit. We need more conservatives on Reddit. I hate Reddit because it's all Democratic. But that is just me. Thank you so much for coming on
Thanks
with
for letting
us.
pick your brain.
Thank you for letting us pick your brain because Alan likes to say random crap and
I told you.
So thank you so much, Megan, for coming on. Guys,
And
seriously, go to turningpointusa.net. It is amazing. I love the website. I love what they stand for.
Them too.
Wait, what are you doing listening to us? Command T. turningpointusa.net. Go!